is everybody? Hope everybody is well. Definitely not going to be well rested. I know that. Um, like I say, it's all right for George. He's fine. It's like 10 o'clock at night for him, living the dream. It's 3 a.m. in the morning in the UK if you are
It's
watching
two
from the
different
UK.
day. It's 2 different days, all in one stream.
It is. It is. It's still Sunday for you guys. I'm like early hours of Monday, pie-eyed,
Uh,
but
we're
it
both. The
should be
both thing
fine.
is we're just both hungover from taking a piss. It's all good.
That's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is. But no, it's we're going to bring you some live content regarding. Obviously, like I've said, with having a Burnley channel, I thought it was only fair that we do a live stream covering the players that are out there at the World Cup. Um, and what a game to do it. We can kill two birds with one stone. We've got Ekdal at Sweden, and we've got Hannibal playing his trade at Tunisia. The players are out on the pitch, by the way. Like I said, we will take you through the game. We will be watching it. Get your comments in the chat. We'll have a chinwag back and forth as we do. And yeah, let's just enjoy ourselves. It's 3 a.m. in the morning. What could possibly go right?
Well, yeah, what could possibly go wrong is me talking out loud and waking up your parents. That's the worst part about it. Who knows?
It's right. It's right. We'll have a look at the starting 11s for both sides. Then looking at the Swedish starting 11, Christopher Nordfeldt in goal, Gustav Lagerbielke, Isaac Hein and Victor Lindelof in the back three, Alexander Bernhardsson, Jesper Karlström and Yasin Ayari, and Gabriel Gudmundsson in a midfield four, with Benjamin Nygren just behind the two attackers in Victor Gyökeres and the expensive ghost that has done nothing in the Premier League, Alexander Isak, for Tunisia. Um, this is where I go right off because some of the names are just
Abdelhamid Shamak,
yeah.
Jan Valery, Mansar Talibi,
Monsalbi,
Omar Rekik, Mona Amin Ben Hamida, Vani Kadira, Elise Shakiri, sounds like it, sorry,
yeah, go
Anis
for it.
Ben Slimani, Hannibal Medri, Ali Abdi, and Ilyas Sad is this starting lineup for Tunisia. You're
That,
welcome.
oh, mate,
And there's lightning strikes in Monterey at the moment, so
you're
hopefully they don't
joking.
get that delayed. Poor Dan, if that's the case.
Wow,
Oh
there'll still be hydration breaks though.
You mean, those commercial breaks that allow themselves to get more money from FIFA? Yeah.
I mean,
Do they do breaks at your time too, or no? Or do they show the hydration break?
yeah, they show the hydration break, or do you just get a shitload of adverts?
Oh, so basically it's just hydration break, ads, and then they go back to it. It's so weird. It's so weird. But the Spanish speaking broadcasts that we have here is the exact opposite. They show the hydration break and all that kind of good stuff. So
Oh, fair enough.
depends on if it's your English or Spanish channel here in the States. It gives you a different perspective of what the actual show should be like.
Not bad, not bad. John's in
That
the chat. He says, "Get the beers." He says, "I'm
Get
really."
the beers.
He says, "I'm really sorry,
Get more
Hannibal."
than just beers. Get your coffee. Get your tea. Get something sugary. Get some Red Bull. Something to keep you guys awake for the next 2 hours. So
It's got to be done. Got to be
it
done.
has to be done.
I mean, I'm sat here in a pajama top that says Guinness, so I'm like,
Don't worry. I'm sorry to the English here on this channel, but I was hanging out with the Tartan Army because they are in Providence, Rhode Island,
mate, I
and they're
don't
in
blame you.
Boston. And well, we went there last night. It started at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And by the time we saw it, we met these three people from Inverness who are Aberdeen fans, by the way. So I'm like, full circle moment. They laughed at that I was a Burnley fan. They were like, okay, all right, it came full circle. So they went to the game. They Ubered from Providence to the stadium, which is about, I would say, probably 30 miles. So about a 30-minute drive. $50 just to get there. 50. And then on the way back was another $100. But they said it's well worth it. They got the 3 points. They saw their first win since Italy 1990. It was well worth it for them. So
Yeah, I
yeah, I
can't
got shit
fault. I
faced with the
can't
Tartan
fault them.
Army and went to a fan zone, watched the Scotland game with a bunch of Scots. And obviously here in Rhode Island, we have a huge Haitian population. So we also had a lot of Haitians there as well. Very good experience, and finally got to experience a World Cup culture kind of thing because knowing it's just in my backyard, it feels great.
It's good
Now
that. I like that.
the Tartan Army are doing what Americans do: watch baseball. They're at Fenway Park at the moment, and I'm like, I'm seeing it on my phone, and I'm like, they're just having a blast, and they're just making the atmosphere just 10 times better than a normal baseball atmosphere, which is quiet. So,
I mean,
oh,
I think there's only John with us in the chat, but he says, "I'm sorry, Hannibal, but the way the bets have gone, I'm cheering on Sweden." I mean, I'm an open book. I'm going to remain impartial, but I want both Burnley players to do well, of course. But it's looking like Ekdal is on the bench for Sweden, so
and he's a center back. I don't think they're going to take out any of them
yeah,
unless someone gets injured, God forbid.
yeah. Or there's a sending off, and they need to change it tactically. But again,
And for those in from the UK looking at this, this is Monterey Stadium. And if this was during the day, you would see the mountaintops in the
oh
background.
yeah,
It's one
it
of the
is
most
that.
picturesque
Yeah,
stadiums in all of Mexico. So, just fun fact for those people out there in the UK. That's about Monterey Stadium here. I don't know what the actual name is. I just know mine is this Boston Stadium is actually just Gillette Stadium. Oh, and also
yeah.
telling the Scots go get a picture with Tom Brady, the goat, and and just say you're a Pats fan. You'll be loved over here in New England. So they're loving life. They went on a boat. I don't know if you probably have seen it. They probably went on a boat. They got
Yeah.
drunk there. We had an army of 20 buses going from Providence all the way up to the stadium because they didn't want to pay the train ticket prices. Good for them, by that way. Um, I don't know. Just overall, it's just been great. I'm ready for today's game. I'm ready to see how Hannibal's going to do. Is hopefully does a good World Cup because people like to spend extra tens of millions of euros or pounds in this case on World Cup performances during these transfer windows. So hopefully we can get some money out of him. So because let's face it, he's going to probably be one of those that's going to leave.
Unfortunately.
Fortunately,
Unfortunately,
so
but I mean, he's quite coveted. The game has started, by the way. Hannibal has, contributed quite a lot to Tunisia's qualifying in this World Cup. 15 chances created in the build up to this World Cup tournament. Um, and yeah, it's just
hello, Char.
absolute class.
Hello,
How we
hello.
doing, Shah? You?
I
I thought you were going
Look
to
at her.
sleep.
She knows. The fun fact about it is I know her from another stream, and I've been to her stream as well. So it just comes full circle with us as well.
Yeah, because the
Oh,
one that you do is it with Strasbourg Steve?
yes,
Yeah.
you know him.
Well, I've been watching in the background.
Stop.
Yeah.
He lives probably 2 hours from me in New Hampshire. Went to go see him last November. We got shit faced together playing pool. There's other stuff, but we're not gonna put that here on YouTube. We don't want to get you demonetized or get shut down. But let's just put it this way: we got shit faced playing pool in New Hampshire, so it was a lot of fun. But yeah, no, I do
Win-win.
a couple streams from them, doing them a couple times here for their World Cup, and they're gonna start ramping it up a little bit with Liga and some Premier League and some Championship football, and just different leagues and different streams just to get different audiences. Just
Yeah.
always not the same things. You know what I mean? So.
No, it
Char
makes
usually
sense.
goes on there, and maybe I can get you on there if you want in the future,
Yeah,
because there's a lot
I'll
of
show
people
my
from the
face.
UK there as well. So we need some Burnley support in there as well. So
I'll show my face at some point. I mean, what have you made of the World Cup so far? I mean, obviously you've been there in the fan parks, you've been with the Scotland fans. However, what have you made of the actual football on display?
minus, okay, can we just take out the Germany Curacao game because I think that's an outlier.
Yeah,
To face
fair
it,
play, fair
I
play.
think it's been reasonably even. I think Haiti looks good. I mean, even though they lost, they look decent. Japan looks good with that draw. I think even Qatar. I mean, okay, give it. It's okay. It's Qatar, whatever. They get their first ever points here in the World Cup. So um, it's just so far it's been quite even. Obviously, the Europeans are not used to this heat. That's definitely
Yeah,
definitely noticeable. But those teams that have a warmer climate, like Ecuador, like Brazil, like all those other ones, like that have those kind of things, they're just as struggling as well. So it's kind of like it puts into perspective that the so far what I've seen here, and we're not going to count Germany because I don't think they're going to be winning it. That this tournament has yet to see the contenders play, and see who wins. But so far, the World Cup has been quite even in a sense, minus the World Cup result today for Germany. But
Yeah.
Kershaw's just happy to be there, So it is what it is. But the one thing outside of the game, I think, is just seeing social media and just experiencing how Europeans are embracing American culture
Yeah.
with like going to Walmart or Bucky's or a Waffle House. And this German dude just going to Auburn to see the Argentina versus Iceland. And then lo and behold, a couple weeks later, JJ Watt gets him like a hotel in Houston. He's going
Yeah, I
to see
saw
Paul
that. I saw that
Langley and
length.
like like he went from like 5,000 fans to like over 500,000 in like not even a week, and it's like mind-boggling. Just the incredible like support that the Americans are showing the Europeans and vice versa. The world, and I just see it this way: the world of sport really does unite us all, and it doesn't matter what kind of government it is. It's just the world of sport and football itself just gets things unified. So
Yeah.
that's the overarching thing that I'm seeing here so far. That since it's in my own backyard, is what I see in terms of the atmosphere and the kind of gamesmanship, and that you see off the pitch as well. So
Have
yeah.
you had a favourite game so far? John says, which one's been your favourite?
Maybe I'm a little biased, but I mean, Scotland game was pretty good because when they did the national anthem, obviously half the thing is Haiti, half of it Scotland. It was so loud,
They are really passionate, are they?
really
Massively
passionate, and I
passionate.
could see like we were sitting next to like a couple Scotland fans, like three of them. Obviously, they were a little bit like intoxicated, but that's fine. They were crying because it's been
Mm.
so long. So like you could feel the passion of it, and it's just like you don't get that a lot. You don't get
No.
that a lot. So it's like you felt it, and you felt emotional going along with them because I'm here. I want to see it from their perspective, and they're
Yeah,
just
you feel like
enjoying
you're
it.
on their journey with them.
Exactly. I told him, I'm like, I support three teams: Portugal and America because I'm a dual citizen. But my
Yeah.
third team is Scotland because you guys have been amazing people, great guests, great fun atmosphere, very friendly, and it's just been amazing. I've just been loving them. I've been going down there a couple times. I'm trying to find a Scottish husband, but you never know. You never know what could happen there. So but first chance of the game, and obviously Gayokers misses it like usual. But yeah, so I'm not sure what time you're at, but I'm at 4 minutes and 50 seconds where I'm at.
Oh, I'm about a minute in front. I'm at just approaching 5:50.
Okay, so you might have to like hold something if something were to happen because I'm out downstairs in my basement with the game on. Obviously, for some reason, the TV one is a lot slower than I'm
Is
assuming you're
it?
doing it through a streaming service, a legal one. People, don't worry.
John says his favourite so far has been Japan. I mean, that was an interesting game. Like last
That
kick
first
of the
half was
game,
boring,
first half
but
was
the
shit.
second half was interesting. And I might be biased, but also that USA game versus Paraguay.
Ooh.
Uh oh. Are they checking VAR?
No, no. Keep watching.
Oh God. Oh God. They're gonna score a goal. I can already sense it. You're smiling. I'm so behind. I'm so sorry, people.
Don't worry about it. I mean, it's why the
I mean,
keeper is
also,
coming out that far.
okay, they're passing it from the back right now. Am I like am I a full minute from you? 'Cause I have not seen anything yet.
You still not seen the goal yet?
No. Oh, okay. There's Isak. Oh, wait.
Oh,
Okay, okay. Oh, what is the goalkeeper doing? This is like a Burnley-esque performance. Look at that. Oh my God. And he's not even celebrating because he's Tunisian, I'm assuming, correct? I'm assuming.
yeah. I think he's got
Okay.
like similar to yourself, like a dual nationality.
Okay. All right. All
Um,
right. Wow. Sorry. I'm just like, what a goal. Holy shit. Wow.
I mean, straight through the keeper's hands. I think it will be checked though, because I'm not sure if
There was just so
Isak is
much going on
just
before
off.
that goal. I'm like, there's got to be something there.
I think Isak might have just been off. I don't know whether it'll be checked, but we'll. No, I mean the game's continued, so the goal stands,
All right.
which means I need to update my little graphic.
Burnley till I die. Greetings as well. Hello, Char as well. Hope you guys all have your cup of tea yet. Hannibal has not been booked, but the defense of Tunisia kind of looked like Burnley so far. Open and wide spaces. And see here. Okay. All right. I should probably find a way to get streaming on my phone.
Hey, done.
Hannibal is booked yet. Let's go.
Hannibal has not been booked yet.
No.
But I think the longer that Tunisia spend
Being
with,
1-0 down.
yeah, I think they'll have to come out fighting. But Hannibal's now just gone to the floor looking for a free kick.
Shocker.
Referee's
Shocker.
not giving anything.
Shocker. Oh, this is his fourth goal in 22 international appearances. What a way to make a name for yourself there, buddy. What club is he in? And should Burnley go after him? we're trying to indirectly kind of scout people, minus Ekdal and Hannibal here, people. Because we can probably do a better recruiting department than Burnley at the moment, let's face it.
Probably. I mean, what have you made of this rumor that's going around? Apparently, this guy from Real Salt Lake and Atlanta that's apparently going to be coming in.
I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. It seems like it's like another American. I just now seeing the Hannibal going on the floor. Um, I'm like, that's so an acting thing. Anyways, um, it's kind of weird. I'm like, you for Espanol you get Monchi, but now you're getting for Burnley someone that's an American. Get someone that's English. Get someone that knows the game there. Don't get someone that's another foreigner coming in to try to like do something on it. It's not gonna help.
Do you know what?
Um,
It's refreshing of you to say something like that, just because of it's so easy that a lot of people are going, oh, ALK going down the Yank route, etc., and stuff like that. And it sounds almost like derogatory to your native home, but it's not even a case of that. It's just that people want somebody that understands the English pyramid, understands the way that the teams work, where we should be looking, where things should be. And I think somebody put a comment on that post regarding the guy coming in and said something along the lines of, he brought Latte Lath for 22 million to us and he was dog shit. So why would you take a risk on someone who can't? It makes the wrong signings.
and I can see where they're coming from to an extent. Okay, you find someone else outside to see what's going on the inside and see what you can possibly think of doing. But many times those outsiders don't really understand it and kind of like dilute it or change the game that's not really people don't like change. And I think that's like coming outside from the inside, okay, that's great. But you try to like do X, Y, A, B, C, D, and it's like and it's kind of like that. I don't know how to describe it. It's more of it's great, but do not change what we are as a club. You
Yeah,
know, don't
yeah.
change it. Maybe do like maybe little trims around it, but don't go and like do surgical procedures and like just from the like inside out. So we'll see.
We will.
But
I
maybe
mean,
the
you'd
flip
have
side of
thought
what I'm
by now
saying
we'd
is
have
just
had a
more of
manager.
outsider's perspective.
Like, you'd have thought by now we'd have had a manager for a start. I mean, we're now what, weeks away from the start of the pre-season. We are
Yeah, I mean,
also we're probably
what
about a
is it?
month.
What's today's date? The 14th. So
We're
in
about a month away
all,
before the American
you're
trip.
a month away from the end of the preseason tour in the United States. So and no manager at the moment.
No manager. Fixtures for the EFL teams come out on the
This Thursday,
25th.
correct? Oh no, next
Uh,
Thursday.
yeah, not this Thursday, Thursday after.
Okay, that's
Just
gonna be interesting. And no, I would have thought maybe a kit release coming up soon. I don't know, like
that's
something.
not that's not even going to be till next month.
Of course,
I
they
don't
were
understand why.
truly on holiday. They're truly on holiday
It
right now.
honestly it pisses me off every year that you've got like Father's Day this weekend, perfect time, and I'm not trying to genderize the fact that chance for Tunisia. Oof. Um, the one thing I will say is that you've got Father's Day around the corner. Most people don't know what to get the dad, and if the dad's into football, they get him something football. Why wouldn't they go and get them the new shirt? I
Hmm.
just think that they're missing a chance to exploit that market. Um, but I
I
think
know
a
they're
lot,
doing Father's Day at the turf with like dinner. I'm
yeah,
assuming they've been advertising
yeah.
that, but nothing Father's Day related other than that. You know.
The problem I have is, well, the problem that the club have is that I think they sign contracts, with the shirt sponsors and stuff like that, till the end of June. So once it hits the end of June and the 1st of July, from that point, they're free to
Then the
do
new
what they
kits
need to
would
do.
come in.
But surely you'd
Give
say,
some teasers. Do
yeah,
something. Get some interest going. Like at least like a couple days before. But I know it's middle of June, but still, like
yes. Are we going to be playing in America in last season's kit just because they don't want to release it? And it's like, for fuck's sake.
they're really going to do it that way.
They've done it before. They've done it before where they've worn last season's
I
kit.
mean, the last time you guys were in America, I didn't even know Burnley, so you have to give me the scoop on here. So last season's kit was used for the American tour back in 2008 or 2009.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it was in America. Um,
Anyone in the chat can tell us, let us know.
I think it was the new one at the time.
Okay.
Um,
And it was area, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Yeah, right? Yeah. Area,
yeah,
area. Yeah, something like that. Yeah. Okay. Now, are you on the 13th minute or are you on 15?
14, 29, 30, 31, 32.
Okay, I'm at 13:46. I figured I might try Telemundo, which is our other, which is a Spanish station. Nope, same time. Oh boy.
I could probably be on the same time as you if I went and watched it on RTVX instead of normal
Are
RTV.
you sure?
Because
No,
it
you don't
would
have to
put
do
me.
that.
It would
You
put
don't have to
me.
do that, Dan. You don't have to do that.
No, I'll have a look. I'll have a look at times.
All right.
If it's closer, then it's better for us to both react at the same time, really, isn't it?
Do you know every team that's beaten Turkey in a World Cup and has gone on to win it? Well, sure as hell is not going to be Australia. That's for sure. Sure as hell not going to be them. I do not, John. So if you have in the comments,
That was a very
please.
look. How did they win, by the way? How did Australia do that? 30 shots Turkey had, 8 on target, 10 off target, and they had 70 odd percent possession and still pissed that game away. Ridiculous.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Isn't Vicente Montella the Italian manager, Turquia manager?
I'm not sure.
Because I'll admit, I was a little buzzed when this was occurring yesterday because it was at midnight. Um,
Right, so what time are you on?
I am at 15 minutes and 12 seconds.
So you're about 12 seconds ahead of me now.
Shit. All right.
Don't worry about it.
At least it's close enough. Before it was a
Yeah,
minute, so it's like, but
yeah.
but yeah, no, I don't know. I was a little buzzed, so I didn't really get to like fully grasp like what's going on. I'm like, why are these all like? I was like, what the hell? Usually, as of right now, most teams in UEFA have yet to lose against either someone that's not UEFA until yesterday.
Yeah.
And as of right now, Sweden is beating a non UEFA team in Tunisia. So they're having a good track record minus Turkey. But I think it's the same group as USA. So this group that most people thought Turkey would be the top of the group
Me included.
is putting it wide open. Wide open.
Me included. I've actually
Did
got
you
a
put
bet
the
on.
US in third or did you put the US in second?
Not US in second.
And Paraguay in third, I'm assuming?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Oh, look at those Swedes fucking enjoying themselves in Spain. Also, the fun fact that the Koreans and the Mexicans were having Don Julio tequila as their like get together, and then they did Gangnam Style in the thing as well. I just like you love to see it. So I'm assuming. Correct me if I'm wrong. Your Euros not 2 years from now in 2028 is it in your place?
Yeah. So I think it's between here, Ireland, and Wales. I think,
Okay,
or here in Ireland. It's one of the two.
I thought it would be Northern Ireland, Wales, England, Scotland, right? In Ireland, whatever. Either
Yeah.
way,
Yeah.
Oh, basically they're British Isles, pretty
Yeah,
much, right?
pretty
Okay,
much.
fair point. You must be excited for that. I know it's a little early because we're still talking World Cup, but I mean, 2 years from now, it's in your home country, so you can easily get
Yeah, I mean,
reasonably
I'm the
priced
same as you
tickets.
now.
You know,
Like you
like
now
reasonably
are obviously
priced tickets.
enjoying these, fans of other teams being around. Like I can just jump on the bus to Manchester and then all of a sudden be in the middle of a fan park with, I don't know,
Dutch, the
yeah.
Dutch, the orange wave. Oh my god, I saw that on TV. I'm like, holy shit.
I thought there was
Dallas had,
something wrong with the contrast on my TV. That orange is dirty, by the way.
and especially in Texas too, because people are like, what the fuck is going on? Why are they just jumping around? I'm like, people don't get, they don't get it. They don't get it. So, no, it's just a lot of fun. I feel like you would just get a blast with it. And you're just only an hour away from Manchester. I'm assuming that's one of the. They're gonna have what the Etihad is the choice out of the two
Yeah,
in that case.
yeah. So I think there's Etihad. Old Trafford will probably be used at some point.
I know the
Um,
Hill Dickinson was one too, correct?
yeah, yeah. So
But
that's
not
not far
Anfield.
really. Like I
But
say,
not
get.
Anfield, right?
I'm not sure. Probably, it probably will be. I know Aston Villa is, but obviously that's quite far Birmingham way.
That's a hike. That's too long of a drive.
Yeah, just a bit. It's like 4 hours. It's like can't be arsed with that.
I can barely drive 30 minutes without being like, come on, let's go. Let alone 4 hours. That would be a trip to New York City for me. So, but but yeah, no, I'm excited for that. I'm excited for the World Cup so far. I mean, we still haven't even finished with the first match day yet, and it's just gonna still
That
keep
that's one of
going.
that's one of the things that has been a bit of a bugbear for me. That obviously we've got these friendlies in America.
Yeah,
Why have we now got the friendlies during the World Cup when the prices are like
they want to take advantage of the situation, I guess.
I mean I guess so. There'll be a lot of people in Burnley selling their houses to fill him in goal.
I mean, I would like to. Uh, I will admit, I did follow a lot of the Scotland and like English and the Germans,
Yeah.
just to experience their perspective of ours. So when you guys come here to Ohio, I want to like, well, I already follow most of you guys anyways, but I just want to see your perspective of what America is, particularly Ohio, because with all the barbecue and like the Midwest stuff, like I just want to see what you guys think. I'm like, the like people are so excited to go to a Taco Bell or like Wendy's or like a Waffle House, like just the small things like that. You guys just experiencing barbecue for the first time, or even ranch dressing. You guys don't even have
Oh,
ranch dressing.
I love ranch. Love
Who
it.
doesn't like ranch? Blue cheese, prefer blue cheese over ranch. But you guys don't even have buffalo chicken. You
Yes.
you
Blue
don't even have
cheese.
buffalo chicken. You don't have buffalo chicken, do you?
No, they have. Oh, I don't know. Some places they do. Sometimes I'll get I'll get like chicken wings from Weatherspoons, and I'll get the blue cheese sauce, and
You dip it,
yeah, just like bang, and then
bang it,
bang,
stuck
gone.
on it, and you take the bones right out. Are you a flat or are you a drumstick?
See, there's more meat on a drumstick, but I prefer the flat. It's just so much easier.
You just pull it right out.
Yeah.
But oh, hey, folks, it's late night. It's okay. We can say it. We're gonna be fine. But you you just pull the bones out and you're like done. Next one, let's go. Get some more blue cheese in here. But
It's good.
hmm. All right. So let's see what John said. Do you know any other team has beaten Turkey in a World Cup? Okay, we know it's not Australia, but what's the other ones? John, you still haven't told us.
Yeah.
I was playing earlier and Cape Verde beat Spain.
That's online games for you.
Yeah, that will
But
never happen in real life.
I don't know that there has been crazy things happening in football.
Fair point. I mean, Qatar's drawing with Switzerland was definitely not in our bingo box.
Yeah.
Um,
Nobody expected Curacao to actually equalise against Germany.
Fair point. Maybe the Dutch being terrible and drawing with Japan. That's another shocker. Maybe also Morocco, Brazil.
Dutch are
Decent
shit
game.
though. I don't think the Dutch are the same as they used to
Mm-mm.
be. The same with Brazil. I think Brazil's overhyped now because they've always been that team that had so many individual brilliant players.
Yeah.
when now it's all based around, oh, let's get the ball to Vinny Junior and hope for the best. It's like, mate, you play like Tottenham now. You've got one man up top expected to change your history. It's like it's not going to happen.
And the way they play sometimes it looks reminds me of Arsenal, and I'm like, ugh, I don't want to see that shit. And
Speaking of
right now,
shit, we
folks, it is hydration break number one. So the first quarter is done. It is 1-0. We're starting the second quarter in a little bit. Just break it down like that.
I
But
can't believe how mad some of the rules are for this tournament though. Like even the down to the what is it? Oh, what's it called?
if you don't throw a ball in within a
No, not,
certain
not not even so much the rules, but like the licensing. So like the MetLife has now just got a New York stadium
um,
instead, and
it's because of corporate sponsorship. So
yeah,
they do
so they've
this
had
a
to cover
lot
the
here.
Levi's up with a blanket.
Do
It's
you
like,
guys? I
what are
don't
you
think this
doing?
doesn't happen very often in UEFA, if I'm not mistaken. Correct? Because they do it a lot here in the states. So like, if there's like like and for college sports, they do have like college basketball. The finals, because they're sponsored by certain things, they have to tape over everything that they're not sponsored with.
Yeah,
Otherwise, it's like in their contract or something.
there was a picture on X, I think, where there was a lot of sauces in like this room, and even
In
that had
Boston
got black
Stadium,
tape. And I'm
Boston
like,
Stadium,
what the
everything
fuck
of
is
Heinz
going on?
ketchup, soy sauce, even Gillette Stadium, it's technically called Gillette, but they have
Yeah,
it tarped over as with the thing. Just so, the only thing that they
it's
couldn't do
mad.
is Atlanta's Mercedes Benz Stadium with the Mercedes Benz thing on the top because it would just fuck up the stadium.
Yeah,
So that's the only time they will ever have something that's not their sponsor in showcasing their stadium. So,
jeez, jeez.
but
Kate, I'm actually surprised that you're awake and in the chat. To be honest,
hello, Kate. How are you? You're crazy. You know, he's not. I'm crazy. For me, it's good evening. His is good morning. So,
it's not a good
what?
morning. I'm going. I've not even been to bed yet.
You didn't even get your power nap in? You couldn't even go to
No,
bed?
I was so on and off. I'm just so on and off. I literally had like 5 minutes, and then I'm like, just. I
I
think
mean,
because
you
I'm
could have
expecting
watched.
my alarm to go off in 2 hours, it's almost like,
I mean, you
what's
could
the
have
point in
watched the.
sleeping?
You could have had the 90-minute match of Cote d'Ivoire versus Ecuador, and you could have had a nice nap that way. Because that shit was boring as fuck.
Yeah, that would have sent me to sleep.
That would have put you to sleep, though. But we didn't want a deep sleep for you. We want you to just get a nap, you know? And right now they're showcasing the Tunisians and the Swedes just embracing sombreros and cowboy life. Hopefully, Burnley supporters, when they go either to Utah or to Ohio, they get a cowboy hat. They need to leave with that Western style, you know, get some
I'm
barbecue
hoping that
going.
Burnley get that. I'm hoping Burnley get the friendly that's apparently rumored to be against Ajax.
Ooh,
Apparently, there's a rumored friendly away in Ajax. So I would love nothing more than a trip to the
someone's gonna
Johan Cruyff
love
Stadium.
that one. That red light's gonna be flashing real bright.
I'll be like 2 pints deep in at Mimina window.
Oh God. People are lining up with their euros to just fucking giving you the coins. Now that would be actually, I'm not gonna lie, that would be pretty sick to go to Amsterdam.
Yeah,
That would
I
be pretty
think it'll be
sick.
quite fun.
I hope
All
you're.
good.
I
I'm
am doing
tired.
fabulous, Kate. I live in Rhode Island, so a lot of the World Cup is near my area. So I've been just embracing it and just loving every moment of it. Hence, my voice is a little raspy because I was just a little drunk last night. Kind of was screaming out with the Tartan Army their chants. I had no idea what they were talking about, but I was just going along with it. So yeah. So there you go, Kate. Been loving it. So, and this Thursday they're going to be doing a tartan march from. They donated 10,000 US dollars to our children's hospital here in Rhode
Oh,
Island,
nice, nice.
right? And they're going to go from the children's hospital to downtown. So they're going to have a parade. Now imagine there was at least like 10 or 15 bagpipes and then thousands of other Scotland fans just walking through the streets of Providence. Yeah, that was insane. It was quite insane. You woke up and you're like, okay, this shit's real now. It's right in my face. So They're going to be doing that, and then Friday they're going to get completely shit faced. Actually, it's a block party later on that Thursday because they block off a certain section in downtown for the Scottish, like the Tartan Army, just to get drunk and just have fun. Um, and then they put cones on every statue.
Yeah, but
Like,
they do that in Scotland.
I think it's a tradition. It's a good thing. It's a good tradition. So it's a good thing that they love it. So they
There is
just
a
do it.
statue in Edinburgh that literally is a guy on a horse, and on top of his head he has a traffic gun, and it's just
They did that in Boston with George Washington in the park. They did
you know,
it. So they
fair
did
play to
that, and
them.
they did a couple other spots in Boston. Apparently it's a sign of good things and good vibes. So I'm like, we're all good for it. Every Bostonian, every Providence person loves it. It's been great. So maybe we should just get the Claret and Army, whatever the hell they have in Columbus or Cincinnati or Salt Lake City, just scarf it. That's not a bad idea.
No,
That
that
is
is
not a
not
bad
a bad
idea.
idea.
That is not a bad idea. I'm gonna make sure that there's no cops around, so I don't feel like I get arrested or something. So, you didn't hear that from me, people. Okay. Oh
What's
boy.
been your favourite kit of this World Cup?
I mean, Japan's was really nice,
Yeah, I really do like the Japan
but
kit.
I do like a good. So far, I do like a crisp jersey.
Mm.
Those Scotland salmon kits are amazing.
What, the ones they
Great.
wore? The light
The
reddish
ones they
one?
wore were really cool. I really like their home kits. A lot of them weren't around when I was in Providence, and it's prim, it's proper, and if you go closer, you get to see like the
The
part of
detailing in the shirt.
the detailing is just so good. Um, oh, and yeah, okay, all right, something's cool. Okay, awesome. Sorry. So yeah, that's the one so far. I think Hades looks cool. Um, I don't know what else. I don't know. I mean,
Oh,
Mexico. Actually, you know what?
again, that's the keeper.
Exactly,
The
exactly.
keeper, again, the keeper's got to be getting his hands to that.
But I think they might be checking it, possibly, possibly. Um,
Alexander Isak has got a fair enough. He's got the shot away. The defender needs to be doing better there. They've left themselves wide open.
they remind me of Dubravka. They look like Dubravka to me. Just saying. Um, but Mexico's home kit, that green kit. Excuse me.
I do like
Um,
that.
I love it. I'm a U.S. and they're our rivals, obviously. So I'm like, I can't be like too proud of it, but I'm like, that shit's on fire right now. And their home away kit's amazing. But I
Just
will
showing
be a
the
little
replay
biased.
now.
Yeah.
He's definitely on side, so there's no drama.
And also, the goalie could see that from a mile away. He could have done more with that. It was,
How is it? I need to see this from the. Oh, it's showing it from the ref's view. This would be interesting.
I want to get your perspective on that. What do you think of the
Cuts
ref
in.
cam?
Oh, keeper's got to be getting to that. That's poor.
Very poor. What are your thoughts about the
Why has
ref
he not
cam?
even had two hands? He's just gone with one hand, and
It
he's.
seems like a Scott Parker thing to do. I'll just say it like that. What are your thought about the ref cam? I like that perspective. You get to
I
see
quite
it.
like it.
I like it. You get to see their perspective, and you're like, okay, I can see where they're talking about. They can't see it, and they have to go to VAR or something. That's like a great way to see it. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? So,
100%.
did you ask me what I thought about USA? They are looking crazy. Oh no, but yeah, back to the kits. I think Mexico, the U.S. home kit, that flag looks cool. I do like the salmon Scotland kits or the home kits of that. It's quite good, and I do like Hades. That's why so far. Obviously, haven't seen the rest. I mean, Germany's up there. It's kind of cool. It's a little quirky, but like, oh, and I say Japan too. So those are
Yeah,
the ones
yeah.
I bought.
Japan's
And
a really
yourself?
nice one. I like Japan. I like Curaçao's away shirt.
I forgot to name drop that. It's so flames, so
That's a
good,
nice one.
so crisp too.
Yeah, yeah.
Very
The
Caribbean like feel. You know what I mean? With the
Yeah, but
colored
for me,
schemes.
it's that Mexico one is something else. I like Mexico, Japan's away shirt with like the multi different coloured bits in it.
Yeah,
Um,
I feel like that's a tribute to something. I'm not sure what it is, but either way, so
yeah,
continue.
but I do like some of the kits this year. Um, I was
It's not
tempted
bad.
to get a different national side shirt, but decided against it in the end.
Would you get? Do you have an England shirt for your England game?
Yeah, I've got the England home and away.
Okay. And which one do you
Well,
like more? I'm assuming the away kit of it.
yeah, the red one. I think I
The
prefer the
red.
red
I
one than
feel
the
like the
home
red
one.
one's a little bit more, just a tad bit more crisp. I'm not gonna lie,
Yeah.
just a tad bit more. And when okay, I'm gonna figure this out in my way. When do you guys play? Is it in the morning, like early morning, or do you have to play it in the evening,
No, so
your time?
it'll be about dinner time your time. Well, no, not dinner time your time. It'll be 4 o'clock your time
Okay, so 10 o'clock
we
your time.
play.
So that's reasonable.
No,
That's
no,
reasonable.
9. So it's nine
9 your
o'clock,
time.
9 our time. I
Okay,
think
so
we've
five
got two
o'clock, 4 o'clock
two
our time.
two games at 9 and one at 10.
Okay, hold on, let me just make sure. England World Cup.
Yes, I think we've got 9 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock.
Yep, yep. So 4, 4, and 5 for me. So it's not too bad. It's Wednesday, Tuesday, Saturday. You guys
The
don't
one
get
on
well,
Wednesday,
my time.
the one on Wednesday, I'm going down to the turf to watch it. So,
So they're gonna have it on the screens, like the screens, like at the
well, this
side, or
is what
gonna be like
no, this
our
is what I don't
team.
understand. The last Euros, they had it on. They put the big, the big screen in the fan zone.
Yeah.
They had it on there. So we all went there. Beers were flowing. Everyone's throwing them up in the air when Bellingham scored that overhead kick that took us through and everything else.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And it was just pure class. But now they're not doing it in the fan zone. They're doing it in the Jimmy Mack suite. And I'm thinking, I'm sorry, but the season's soon going to be starting, and you're expecting a lot of pissheads to be throwing beer in there. Like, really?
I think what they might do, and this is my outsider perspective here, they might show the games in the suite, but they might use those seated padded seatings if to
Mm,
get you a view maybe of the screen. That's that's how
potentially.
that was my first guess of when I'm like what that's
I
done.
also
You know what I
think they've
mean?
done that because they're not expecting big numbers because of how late the games are in the UK.
True, but 9 o'clock and 10 o'clock is sort of reasonable. Maybe you
It's
can
it,
get maybe
it
in the
is and it isn't because if people like say if people are working the next day, by the time the
true.
game finishes, it's knocking on midnight,
Yeah.
and then
I think
everyone's
probably your
absolutely
best bet
knackered.
is if you're gonna get like a good turnout, would have to be that Saturday's game, Panama England. That's
Yeah,
probably where they should be. They should focus most of their energy on that game because it's a weekend game. People can go to the turf more. They can go to the dice first beforehand, have a couple pints there. Sorry, I'm just name dropping it there. Walk to the turf, watch the game, come back, and then just be able to go out and do whatever they need to do for the rest of the
well,
night.
this is my schedule this week. My schedule this week is
World Cup, work,
yeah.
World
So
Cup, more World
I've got this game. Luckily, I'm not doing any other today.
Cup.
Um, Tomorrow, so Tuesday, because technically it's still Sunday for you. um,
Still Sunday.
I'm doing France Senegal on the Absolute Football podcast.
And they're playing at Boston Stadium, if I'm not mistaken. So we're going to have a lot of French and Senegalese people around. It's going to be
Nice.
amazing.
That'll be like a carnival atmosphere. On Wednesday, before the England game, I'm covering Portugal against Congo because of Axel
Ooh.
Tuanzebe. So I'm covering that at 6. And then as soon as
Because
that's finished, I'm literally packing the laptop away, getting in the car, and I'm heading to the turf. Well, I'm not getting it. I'm getting a lift down to the turf. So
you're like, I do not want to drive. I want to get myself a pissed.
yeah, definitely. Then Thursday, I'm doing Switzerland against Bosnia and Herzegovina, so
Hmm.
that I can check out Zeke. And then
And
on the
how did he? I
Friday,
will admit, I wasn't really watching much of the Switzerland game because we were out mingling with the
yeah, I
Tartan
didn't.
Army.
I didn't.
How was he? Do we know how he was? Was he good? Was
Apparently, he came on for the last 10 minutes and didn't really do much. So
but at least he got more minutes in his system.
yeah,
Got a pretty positive spin on that. So,
but then I'm back on the Absolute Football podcast on Friday night at 11 p.m. to cover Scotland Morocco. So
oh, I will. Chances are, I will probably. Well, this coming weekend's Pride weekend. So Tartan Army plus Pride.
But it's going to be a mad weekend.
It's gonna be insane. I warned the Tartan Army. I'm like, hey, just give you fair warning. Pride's gonna be very packed, and your parade is not like the usual like daytime. No, it's at night. It's at night, starting at sundown to like 10 o'clock at night. Neon glow sticks, bunch of bullshit. I don't. I usually get shit faced for it, so I don't really care about it. But just have an open mind. Just have an open mind because there's going to be a lot more people that's not your kind of thing be around. So just be warned. And so they were like, oh, no, well, okay, sounds great. I'm like, well, just giving you the heads up now. But no, it's going to be next week. The funny thing is for here, Friday is a national holiday.
Is
So it's
it?
kind of like a bank holiday for us. So most people will be going out on Thursday. So Thursday night is Thursday or Wednesday night. I gotta think of when Portugal play because over here there's a huge Portuguese diaspora. So hence why when you were
Mm.
like, I'm gonna do Portugal versus Dominican DR Congo, I'm like, I could be at the fan zone watching it with you. You know, like I don't want to do that to you. I don't want to get copyrighted, but I'm just saying like there's gonna be a lot of Portuguese people watching that, and luckily my dad's not here. He's upstairs. He's gonna be going to bed soon, so because he has work tomorrow. I took the week off until the 22nd.
Yeah. Whoop, whoop.
So,
I've got it. I'm
um,
off. I'm sick. I've got World Cup 3 on.
no, he has Fridays off until he goes to Portugal himself in July. So he this coming Friday he'll be able to have off. So he'll be able going in there and enjoying it. So I will be covering it, Portugal DR Congo, but I will be doing it at my own TV screen or fan fest, depending on what I feel I want to do, whether I want to get drunk at home or drunk at a fan fest in the middle of downtown Providence.
Why not?
So yeah, that's my thing, and probably hang out with the Tartan Army again, get shit faced, and go out to Pride and have fun. I don't know. Hopefully, it's not raining. That's all we ask for. So,
John says he
and,
didn't even know
ooh,
that Graham Potter was the Sweden manager.
oh, I knew. We both
Yeah.
knew.
He's managed
He's
Sweden
fluent.
before, hasn't he?
John, did you know he's fluent in Swedish as well?
Yeah, he was singing the Swedish national anthem.
Mm-hmm. He knows Swedish very well. I think he managed what Molde, something like that, some Swedish team. But yeah, he's that's his bread and butter. That's how he got famous there, and I think also in Norway, right? Am I confusing myself? Someone else? Just knew he was very, very good in Sweden. So, well, yeah. I mean, Tunisia's not the best team at the moment, but making Sweden look good in the neighborhood. But because who's Sweden with? Is Tunisia? What is it? Don't tell me it's not. It's not Switzerland and Qatar, is it?
When?
Sweden's Group F.
Um,
No, Switzerland is with Canada. Never mind. Sorry.
no, Sweden, Tunisia is. This is Group F. So this is Netherlands and Japan.
Oh, oh, lovely.
All Tunisia's games are like at stupid o'clock. Like I think there's one at midnight UK time, and there's one at 5 a.m.
But you know what? If you're crazy about your team, you would get up at any time to watch them.
Mate, if there was two players that weren't that if these players weren't at Burnley, that this I'd have been sound asleep now.
I mean, you still go to sleep by halftime if you want. You know, it's up to you.
Oh, referees having to come over and talk to Hannibal.
Oh, shocker, right? Oh my God,
I think
Sideshow
he's
Bob,
I
calm your
think he's pulling
tits,
everyone together.
calm your tits. You're not looking great right now, Hannibal. You're not. Don't like stop. You're not looking yourself good. Neither is this team. Oh God. What's this? I wonder what the stats are right now. How much possession does Sweden have right now?
Yeah,
Let's
I'm gonna
find
pull the
out.
stats up at half time as well. I've made a nice little graphic that I'm gonna try and pull up and
Well, funny thing is, this is like Tunisia's listed like Burnley. No shots on target
not new
at
in there.
all. fairly even possession. No, it's been all Sweden. It's been all Sweden. We can see it, we can sense it. It's kind of like Mexico, South Africa in a sense. They have no business being in the World Cup. No offense to them. No offense. As I just said that,
Because of the commentator. Long throwing
Sweden
into
are
the
absolutely
box.
bossing us. Really? Because I just spoke too soon. Who's the coach?
Long throw in. Header. Omar Rekik. 2-1.
Right? As I just said, they have no business being here. They just ate my words. They heard me through the thing and Hannibal. Oh, and guess who's the assist? Hannibal.
Was it?
Yep. Hannibal with the assist. Hannibal with the assist.
I've just seen
Folks,
the just
we
seen the
just added
replay.
another £5 million to his transfer value with that assist.
Oh yeah, so it's his cross. I tell you what, that's not a bad goal. That, to be fair,
No,
he's
that's
at,
very hard to do.
because it's
Also,
literally just on the inside of the post.
they
Is the
remind
header?
me. They remind me both teams in a sense, like their set pieces or just Tunisia in general, of Burnley. They're bad at defending set pieces, which was our Achilles heel, or just
Yeah.
bad at defending with a bad goalkeeper for Tunisia. So it just reminds me of
Isn't the
Burnley.
Tunisia manager the guy who used to manage Forest? I think he
The
used to manage
Tunisia
Nottingham
coach.
Forest. Is it Siberia, whatever his name is?
I can find that out right now. Tunisia head coach. Tunisia's head coach is Sabri Lamouchi.
Yeah, Sabri Lamouchi. I'm sure he managed Nottingham Forest.
I can look that up right now. Sabriel Malucci has managed Nottingham Forest. Yes, you're correct.
Hey.
He did Ivory Coast. Or I remember him from Rennes. You remember him from Nottingham Forest and Cardiff City back in 2023.
Oh yeah, he did
Some
manage
Middle East,
Cardiff as well. Yeah.
yeah, for like a short period of time. Did some Arab country like Al Riyadh and yeah, I can't pronounce that other one. And then he did Tunisia as of this year. Got the job January 14th, and he has a 25% win percentage. He might have only played 4 games. People, don't worry about that. Um, but yeah, no, he's been there barely for a year in Nottingham Forest. Oh yeah, that's a year and a half. Year and a half. Yeah, no. Sh- Fun fact. There we go. Also, I find it funny. Also, the refs' names in the back of the jersey. Why do we need to know you? I don't know.
What, the refs
Why?
have the name on the back?
Yeah, the back of their referee kits is their
Oh
name.
yeah, I've
I
just
guess
seen
if
that now.
if the players want to complain to him, they just got to go by their first name, and so they don't remember, they'll probably just remember it now, just turning in the back of the kit if they want to go swear at them. Uh,
Yeah, that's the only problem, like you said earlier. The Burnley players at the World Cup, if they do get a chance to showcase their talent, there's a very good chance that we are going to lose them. But on the plus side, we're going to lose them for good amounts of money. You'd like to think.
you would
You know, I'm
think
talking about players like Hannibal. You know, players like Ekdal will probably still be at Burnley next season, but Hannibal is one of those expected to probably leave.
And I don't even think. Let's face it. We're just going to get the $11,000 freely from Sweden for Ekdal. Because let's
Yeah.
face it, I don't think he's going to get over. What's
Is
it?
he even
I
going to
can't
get
think.
game time?
Lindelof, exactly. He'll just be like, I was there, and that's pretty much it. Let's face it, Lyle Foster is not going to help us get some transfer value. What the hell was that? Um, what kind of free kick is that? Anyways, um, Lyle Foster is not going to help us get any transfer value
No.
off him because he was abysmal. But South Africa in general, that game was abysmal. It was embarrassing. It was quite embarrassing. But
See, this is what annoys me. Burnley have posted that Hannibal grabs the assist as Tunisia pull one back against Sweden in the World Cup opener. Brilliant,
no
but
mention of Ekdal.
no mention of any other player that's played. Not, oh, such and such did really well. Bollocks.
I think they probably want to keep it just Burnley related and not
Or they're
because
just
we don't
trying to
know what
show
that
Hannibal some loving and hope that he'll stay.
that too. You never know, but I don't think he's going to be carrying at the moment. Um, he's pretty much their entire squad is run around him because he's the one that's like directing that midfield at the moment. But trying to appease to him, maybe because he's just a Burnley player and they just want to focus on just him himself because
That's right.
they don't want to give love to that whoever that other person is that scored whatever teams they're on. You know what I mean? So it makes sense. But once Ekdal does come on, okay, he's getting yelled at. Is that Wabi Kazri? Okay, anyways. Um, once he comes on, they're probably going to highlight both Hannibal and Ekdal at some point. So, and are we expecting Twanzebe to be staying at Burnley, or do you think he's going to be one of those that goes?
I think it. I think he's. I don't know. I don't. I mean, we are trying to talk to him, but I just. I think he's going to go personally. But the one thing that gives us more of a chance of keeping hold of him is the fact that he's closer to home. He's closer back to his family in Manchester.
Mm,
Um, that could be a good selling point. The fact that with the turnover of players that we may lose, he's going to be a regular name on the team sheet potentially.
true.
So I don't know. It's a tough one. The big questions regarding Ashley Barnes: do we offer him one more year in the Championship and then say thank you very much for your service? Now, do you want to look at becoming a coach, or do we try doing like a
The
dual?
hybrid method.
Yeah, do we have that dual hybrid sort of thing where you can, we'll pay for your coaching badges, we'll do this, that, and the other, but don't expect much game time. But if we are heavily injured, you are going to be relied on.
It also depends if the manager fancies him to be playing.
Yeah,
So whoever that may be at this moment. So, and guys, it's halftime already
it is
here on
half
my
time.
end.
It is half time. It's,
Very
yeah,
enjoyable
interesting
first
one.
half.
I mean, John says
Mm,
Meslier is going on a free. That's the keeper at Leeds that had a bit of a stinker, but I
I
don't know.
wouldn't. I would not trust doing that. No, thank you. I wouldn't feel comfortable with him in the back line.
No.
Ah, hello, Jack. How many people? Do we know how many people are watching you guys right now?
It says it's probably about two or three, but I think that's
Um,
people that keep dropping in and out. But I don't expect it to be um, many with it being this time in the UK.
fair point. Oh, they're showing all the commercials. Okay, let's see. Oh, what's the score of this hockey game? Oh, stop! No, don't do that. Oh, we're fucked. Yeah, that's fine. They can have their fucking Stanley Cup, motherfuckers. How did the Red Sox do? Did they lose? Today was Scottish Heritage Night. Yeah, I want to see that movie. Oh yeah, they lost. Shocker there. No. Oh God. Alrighty, folks. It's now halftime, and there's no halftime performance, only at the final. So now we're just
I
dealing with all
know.
these commercials, God forbid. So
I mean,
how
what
those
did you make of that first half?
it's definitely was more lopsided than you would think, minus the last 5 minutes with Tunisia getting a goal back. But it was definitely all Sweden. All Sweden. Tunisia looked like a Burnley to an extent. It's just, I mean, it was just a one way street in my opinion. So I think it was good. Yourself? Was it well worth staying up till 3 o'clock in the morning to watch this?
Do you know what? Based on the fact that we've had 3 goals, I'm going to say yeah.
Fair point.
Just on the basis of that, I just think that
Okay.
it could have been a lot worse. I
True.
was expecting probably I'm going to watch this and it's going to be similar to that Ivory Coast game where we're waiting for 9 minutes just to get a goal. But
At least it wasn't that. If we were dealing with that, I would have bet you have been like, you know what? Close the thing, close the live stream, go to
yeah,
bed. We'll do a highlight show the next day. You know, like we don't want you to put through that suffering of watching 90 minutes of shit poor football in Philadelphia against an Ecuador team that should have fucking done more, but because they love their defense, um, did absolutely nothing with it. And yeah, no, this is actually a little bit better, even though it's been a little lopsided. I'm hoping for a goal or two afterwards, but we'll see.
fingers crossed. Fingers crossed we get a similar second half to the first. I mean, that'd be something. But let's pull up the half-time stats.
Sound good?
We've got 54% in favour of the home side. Ekdal pointing there at the Sweden badge, thinking, am I even going to get to wear this shirt today instead of sitting on the bench? Um, five shots, 5 shots, 3 on target. 2 of those have obviously hit the back of the net. 195 passes, 82% pass accuracy, which goes to show just how clinical Sweden are being when in possession. And 2 corners for the home side. I say home side. I mean, yeah,
It's hard to say. I mean, you can say it like that, I guess, because it. I mean,
because they're the
you
first
figure out
name on the
what's
team
home and what's
sheet.
wet. You know, it's such a neutral ground. So just go with it. Just go with it.
I've just realised that I need to actually move
Move what?
the graphic to there so that the score lines up. I'm just
Just being a little nitpicky. It's all good.
yeah. But 46% possession to Tunisia, 3 shots, 1 on target. Like I say, wonderful sweeping cross by Burnley's very own Hannibal, who picks out Omar Rekik to give Tunisia a lifeline. Would you say?
Yeah, I would say so. It brings it. It brings. It makes the game second half more interesting.
Yeah, hundred
Much
percent.
more interesting.
100%. The passing accuracy could be a lot better. I think if they need to start picking out where, stop trying to go for that ball over the top out on the wings when they're being overrun. Um, but again, let's not rule out what Sweden have done. They've been quite progressive. They've, Yasin Ayari, for me, he took his goal really, really well. The keeper shouldn't have been coming out for that first goal, should he? He should have
Oh
been staying a
God,
bit more.
it looked like almost like a Martin Dubravka like debacle. Um, but what do you think of Potterball? I know we haven't seen much when it was in the club football for Chelsea or West Ham, but this is kind of like what we always saw in Brighton for a little bit. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, I mean,
a little bit more free flowing ish.
I don't think it's bad, but then again, it's sometimes you've got to have the players to execute such a system, and I think Graham Potter with this national side is able to pick players that could suit his coaching abilities. I mean, to be fair, it's just showing the replay of the second goal, and if Isak was to take that shot in the Premier League, he's not scoring that.
Fair point, because it's all the debacles that Tunisia's been screwing up pretty much. That
That keeper Shamak, I'm not even going to attempt his first name because it's a Wi-Fi password. I'm just literally just Shamak. She
oh
made a
God,
bloody fool of himself.
he did. Oh jeez. Oh, that's fun. That needs to be a quote, people. I am not going to attempt this first name because it's a Wi-Fi
It
password.
is. Where
Oh
is Omar
God.
Rekik playing now? Because I think he came from Manchester City's youth system.
I
Something's
can check
something.
for you.
I thought he were at Fiorentina for some reason. Don't know why that's in my head. No.
Mohab. Now, is it Mohab Shamak, correct? That's the guy that's playing in right now. Oh, I gotta see what this lineup is again.
Omar Rekik is currently playing at NK Maribor. Oh, was it Man City? Omar Rekik? Right, I need to check out his Wikipedia.
I thought you were talking about Mohib Shamak because I'm like, that's Club Africain in
Yeah,
Tunisia.
no, he did come through. He spent he was at Manchester City for 2 years, and then
Mm.
he spent a year with Arsenal's youth team as well.
Oh, so he wasn't even in the start. He was just in the youth academy then.
Yeah,
Okay.
he'd been in Arsenal's first team for 4 years and never made an appearance.
So there's not many from the like UK here. Just Norwich City, us,
Yeah,
Sheffield Wednesday. What the fuck?
yeah, Jan Valery.
Wow, that's sad. Um,
To be fair,
sorry.
Jan Valery didn't play at Sheffield Wednesday last season. He was loaned out because he was too because they wanted to keep hold of him, so they loaned him out. So when he comes back next season, hopefully he'll be fighting fit. They may have to sell him now that they're in League One.
Because of League One.
But I don't know what I
Where
mean.
was
Lee
he? Where
said
was he on
there.
loan? Do we know? Do you
Uh,
remember?
Jan Valery. Why don't you come on over, Valerie? Um, oh, he was at Young Boys.
Oh Jesus! At the Wankdorf.
It's a quality name, isn't it? Lee says there in the chat, he says, "Hi guys, just thought I'd ask while it's half time, what's your thoughts on the rumour that we've been linked to Senegalese striker Bamba Dieng?"
I don't know anything about him. So, how do you spell his name?
Is it? Oh, Bamba Dieng, 26-year-old, plays for FC Lorraine.
Bama Dieng. Okay, I see that now.
Played 22 games last season, scored 10 goals.
And where did he play? FC Lorient.
Striker, yeah.
I mean, yeah, that's pretty good. I mean, let's face it. If I was a recruiting team at Burnley, I would look more at Ligue 1 because they have some good deals there that you can get, and that has huge potential. And the
Swap
physicality
deal
of
for
Ligue
Lyle
1,
Foster.
yeah. And I'm not saying that to be rude to Lyle. I think he needs a change of scenery,
Yeah.
and I feel like Ligue 1 can definitely be that good place for him to get his confidence back. Because many players that were in England that moved to France have gotten that kind of confidence. You know, the guy
I'd
from
even say somewhere in Scotland. I think even if he was to replace someone like Lawrence Shankland up front for Hearts, I think he'd be decent enough for them. But I don't know. It's
I
Lyle
feel like he
Foster
just
in the
needs to
Premier
move.
League is
I think
different
he
to
just
Lyle
needs to
Foster in the Champ.
move away from England at the moment because it's
Yeah,
probably it's something's up with his mentality there. It's just not been. Maybe it's because of Scott Parker. Who knows? Because under Vincent Company, he was decent. I'll say decent, being nice about it. But I don't know. I think he just needs a move away. Maybe a loan move, something like that.
well, Lee says there he's a free agent at the end of the month. Is Bamba Dieng?
That's probably why we're getting him because we don't have to pay much money to get someone that's for free. But the question for him is, does he want to go down a division or stay in the top division because Lorient is in the top division of France? You know,
But that said, he didn't. They loaned him out at one point to Angers.
Angers, yeah,
Yeah, and then he played a game for Lorient B and
yes,
made
yeah.
one appearance and one goal. So I think he's been
So
sort of frozen
2024,
out.
2025, that season he was on Angers. And then he played one game in the reserve side. And I think the reason why they did that, I'm assuming he was injured. They like to do is if they're injured, they go into the B squad, the reserve squad, because it's in the
Yeah,
lower leagues, like the third or fourth division, just to get them minutes, just to get them up to speed. So that Lorient B is not because he was like or anything. It's just more probably because he was injured and needed to get a game in, just to get himself minutes, so to get up to speed, so that way he's not like playing first team like right away. He can ease
That
them back into
stadium's
it and
class, by
not
the
have
way.
to worry about that, you know. So
It's just showing us the like an overhead view of the stadium, and I've got to say that that's quite impressive.
it's beautiful. If only it was earlier in the day, you would see the mountains. But
Yeah, I have seen the pictures of it, and it's honestly it's absolutely outstanding.
while you get the picture of Monterey, I'm having an ad with Zlatan Ibrahimovic trying to be a broadcaster and talking to himself in a mirror. I'm like, this is so Zlatan. I can't believe I was just saying that in the third person. Anyways, I wonder if he would be at the game because he's Swedish and shit, you know?
That's true, good.
And our location that we're having for their Fox Studios that has the stuff that's going on, they're located in Los Angeles. So it's West Coast. So it's not too far away from Monterey. But I mean, I don't know if did they show you guys the famous sign like people in the stadium during the games at all? But you guys are no.
I'm not sure.
Okay,
Don't think so.
maybe it's different coverages. Okay, because whenever we have it here, for example, yesterday it was the Scotland thing. They showed Rod Stewart in the stands, and
Oh yeah, no, they did. They
they
did,
did.
yeah,
And then for the USA game, they had David Beckham, Rob Lowe, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar,
yeah. It's
Leo
like for Canada. I think they had
DiCaprio.
like Mark Meyer. Not
Mike
Mark
Myers
Meyer.
was at the
Yeah,
Canada game.
yeah.
Justin Trudeau betraying Canada was with his pussy whipped like girlfriend Katy Perry watching the USA game. Um, so I figured I'm assuming that would be the case if it was ITV with like England and stuff.
Yeah,
But okay,
but for people that are watching and wondering what we're talking about in terms of the view from the stadium, this is what we're talking about. Like that is something else. You imagine that during the day, weather's glorious, and that's the view you've got from the top of the stadium. The players may look like peas from being right at the top of the stand, but I'm sorry, that is just picturesque
it's
and
very
absolutely
beautiful.
fucking stunning.
I can see that as being your background picture on your laptop. You know.
It is stunning, absolutely stunning.
And we're about to kick off second half in a little bit. The players are back on the pitch, no subs, which is great.
Mm.
Uh, he's a free agent. Give them lost Foster. I mean, if Lorient or Angers want Foster and Broha, by all means, go right ahead. Uh, I feel like we need a lot of gaps filling to an extent.
Yeah, definitely.
Obviously, definitely striker because we're going to be getting yeah depleted. Do you think we need a new goalkeeper, or is that just depending on what the
Oh no, we're
managers?
definitely going to need a keeper because we've got rid of Dubravka and Hladke. So the only keeper we have is
Is
Vice.
uh, true. So either we get a backup goalkeeper or make Vice the starter, depending
Because I
on.
thought we might have actually pushed Charlie Casper from the youth team into the first team fray, but he's been released as well.
Honest to God, I hope. I hope. Well, I did. Well, when I was there, Alan Pace was there. I did ask him about the youth academy stuff, and he gave me this bullshit about how hard it is to attract youth players to come to Burnley. I'm like, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about putting youth members on the senior squad to play, not getting
Yeah,
youth to getting to the academy. Obviously, it's not going to be easy because the northwest of England is very competitive with some big teams in the Premier League or big clubs itself, like Liverpool, like Everton, City, Man United, Leeds. Like it's kind of hard to get decent people when they have those things that we're competing with, you know.
yeah.
So of course, most of those players that come to our academy are former people from Man United or City or anything like that. So
No, Kate says good luck for the second half. We're going to need all the luck in the world because my eyes are like, but um, yeah, obviously, I'm sure I'll have no problems with sleeping as soon as this game is finished because no doubt it'll be a case of laptop shut.
You'll be able to get a full 8 hours of sleep. You
Oh,
don't have just get your make sure your windows are covered completely so no sun gets in.
mate, I'm
You have
going
the day
full
off
swang.
today,
I'm
right?
putting
I'm
some.
assuming you have the day
I'm
off today,
putting.
so you're good.
I'm putting something in front of the TV so the little red standby light's not on. I'm gonna take my Xbox controller off its charging thing so I don't have a big flashing green light in my face. Every single bit of light is gonna be gone.
Do you do like a little bit of like music, not music, but like music to make you fall asleep kind of thing? Like either like if you're rain, it's like quiet thing of rain. I mean, for me would
Yeah, I
be like
used see. I love it when it rains because
because it's
I
just
used to usually listen to
the
it.
it's just peaceful,
Yeah,
very peaceful. That or thunder. I mean, I don't know why I said
but
thunder,
then yeah,
but
but
like,
yet
but like,
again, it's like I'm looking outside. I can see through the blinds in the kitchen, and like it's starting to become daylight again.
oh no.
So it won't
And you
surprise me
haven't been
about the.
drunk and you didn't get out of a nightclub, so this is
The thing is, it's like I'm gonna go to bed and instantly I'm gonna hear the birds chirping outside. So that's not a
you're
bad
gonna
thing.
hear bonk, 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 and your parents are like up, getting ready to go to work. You know,
Yeah, my stepdad gets up for work at 6, so I'll have been asleep for an hour by then.
you'll hear everything. Lovely.
I'm honestly surprised that none of them have come down yet.
Well, you haven't talked that loud, and
No,
I, I try to be
I said to them
considerate
that I'm
not to
doing this
that
game.
either.
I told them
Yeah.
like a couple of days ago. I said I'm going to cover this game. Then I got absolutely wasted the other night, and I was like, I don't think I'm going to do it. Like I made a mess of myself, literally live,
Oh no!
and
Wait, is that bruises? Jesus
I
Christ! What the fuck were you doing?
cut myself, bruised myself. I just
You weren't even playing football.
no. I fell out of a hot tub, and
Say no more. Say no more. I don't have any bruises to
oh,
show you, but no. I got home was probably 1 o'clock in the morning because okay, um, I didn't drink and drive, people, but we Ubered because my friend was being a little diva, and he was like, I want to go home. My hips hurting me. I hate walking. Blah 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 blah. And I'm like, little do I know, I'm like, I made friends with the Tartan Army. They were like, yeah, come back here, come to G Pub. I'm like, no, I have to go with my friend. He has to go back, and he lives right near my house, and I don't feel like going back from my house back to Providence again. Even though I would have loved to, but I'm
yeah,
like, nah, I've been day drinking since 3 o'clock in the afternoon that day. I'm like, you have a great trip. Enjoy New York because he's going back to New York before going to Edinburgh because he lives in Aberdeen or
yeah.
near Aberdeen or Inverness, whatever the heck it is. Inverness, which I'm assuming is near Aberdeen. Sorry about my geography skills. I'm not the best at that.
Don't worry
Um,
about it.
I was like, have a blast, do good, get shit faced every day, even though you're already shit faced since 9 o'clock that morning. Enjoy yourself. So, but no, I would have gone later, but my friend was just being a little diva. So it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. They'll be here till next weekend anyways, before they go to Miami for the Brazil. Which I don't know why it's in Miami. I was like, just go to fucking New York City. So much better. So much more convenient for them too, you know? But anyways,
How much would it be for a flight to from where you are to Miami?
hold on, I can get you that right now. Oh, hold on. We gotta figure that out. I'm gonna go on kayak for this because if I do Breeze, because Breeze is a local airlines.
Yeah.
All right, let me see here. From Providence. Come on. It's
So
not
are
one
you in
way.
Providence or are you in Rhode Island
Providence.
itself?
So Providence is like the state capital of Rhode Island. Um, so I'm probably like 20 minutes north of there. So it's Cumberland, but
Oh,
I just
yeah.
say Providence just to keep it easier for people. Providence. I can't even spell my thing right. All right. Miami. And for right now, if I went right now,
Mhm.
um, just say for one day, if I went on today to yes tomorrow, How much would it be if I went tomorrow to Miami? It is loading, so give me a second here,
How
ladies
many
and gentlemen.
hours does it take?
Not long.
Is it not?
I would say probably like 2 or 3 hours, not even 2 or 3 hours. Let's see here. Let me finish loading. It's still not done. Well, because Providence is not like a main hub, it has to do a layover.
Yeah, yeah.
But it's roughly minus the um, changing planes, roughly 3 hours. Not even 2.5, 3. But the cheapest price from Providence to Miami is 696 US dollars. If I did Boston, let's change it up a little bit here. See
So I'm guessing
how.
that removes the layover.
Yeah, let's see. No, I'm nearby. I'm in fucking Miami. Anyways, search that one. If my computer doesn't act up, stop searching flights. No,
So the dollar
stop.
to pound equivalent probably would be about 550 quid, just
Yeah.
or just shy of 600 quid.
So now, oh Jesus Christ, that is so cheap, but it's Frontier Airlines. It's so. Anyways, sorry. Um, Frontier has it for $294, but that's like 11-hour trip because there's a huge layover. Anyways, the cheapest one, and it's nonstop, would be from Boston to Miami, which is about a 3 hours, 3.5 hour flight. 567 US dollars is the cheapest, which is probably like around 400
Silly, innit?
quid, roughly 400 quid or so, something like that. I don't know. Not good with conversions either.
I'd love to know how much the average supporter would spend in this World Cup tournament. Like that would
um,
be ridiculous. You're
I
talking
only
thousands.
can I can only talk with from what I've seen on TikTok or not TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. A lot of the Scots had to pay like several £1,000s. Someone did like
Silly.
a hospitality package with flights in hotels for £10,000. So many of them didn't want to say it because their wives would be killing them. But yeah, they spent a good several £1,000 just to go to the World Cup for both games and
Nah.
stuff. Yeah, they're paying an arm and a leg, and I'm like, it's some of them don't even have tickets, but they took the trip just to get the experience of it.
Yeah.
If they were very expensive, would you still come over just for the vibes,
Yeah, I think so. Definitely.
just to say I was at a World Cup country kind of thing?
Yeah.
Okay, fair point. I'll do the
Hannibal
same
whips the
thing.
ball in.
Is that that's
And now Sweden
Gyoker?
have a
Oh,
chance
what
to.
else is new? Isak's offside. Shocker, shocker. I love when we're not talking about the game. We're talking about everything else but the game.
The thing is, though, the thing is with that, Jokeres could have let him go early and didn't.
Earlier, exactly. Also, what kind of pass was that, Hannibal? I'm sorry. You just lost 5 million in value after you just got 5 million gained from that header. I mean, the assist.
To Lee's comment in the chat, I'd definitely take Dennis Sirkin. Dan Neil, probably not so much. I think Hull want him. Ross Stewart.
I thought they said Rod Stewart for a second. I'm like, do we want that Scottish guy there? Really?
But Dennis Sirkin, definitely. I think he's only 24. And he's honestly a brilliant player. I rate him quite well. So if we do need
For
another
Hull
left
City,
back,
though? Now, would it? But the thing is, was he a starter for Hull or no?
who?
The
No, Dan Neil was he was playing for somebody else in the championship last season, but Hull have just been promoted, haven't they, through the playoffs?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, would he
But
really
I
want to go
think they
back
want
down to the championship or just try to ride out at Hull? You
Dan
know?
Neil is a bit like a John McGinn. He's got that like wears his heart, and it's like our Ashley Barnes basically. If he's in your team, he's an absolute bastard. But like when you're against him, you hate him. When he's on your team, you love him.
When you said John McGinn, all I keep hearing about is that Scottish chant, "Super John McGinn." Who? Where? I'm like, I'm like, Jesus Christ, give you
He
like,
reminds me of Robbie Blake, does John McGinn.
you know.
He
So he's
plays
that
it.
kind
He
of player.
plays
I
by
like.
sticking his arse out half the time. He plays sort of like with his
So
arse,
he's
like
so he can be our
backside
next
moving.
Ashley Barnes in a sense,
Yeah.
potentially, because we don't have anyone like that right now. Okay, and Ross Stewart, where's he from?
So he's been offered a new deal by Southampton, but I think he's basically told them he's not interested.
Because was it because of Spygate?
But I think so. Could be.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. They don't want to be. He doesn't want to be associated with that.
Oh, I do apologise to people for yawning. Actually, no, I don't, because it's
No,
20
it's
past 4 in the fucking morning and I should be in bed.
well, it's still 11:19 in the evening here on Sunday. You know, so it's like, oop. So
Don't rub it in.
sorry. I'm sorry. Hold on. Am I allowed to vape? Oh, am I allowed to vape or no?
Yeah?
Okay, hold on.
No, of course you are.
And it's not vape what you think it is, people. And no, it is legal where I'm at. Well, no, hold on. I got to take the blur out first. Yeah, this is my thing. Actually, you know what? This is perfect. No one needs to know what's going on at the top. This is the vape pen I'm talking about. And as that happened, lo and behold, what did Tunisia do now?
Oh, wow. No. Poor.
Was it an own goal?
That is, again, shocking.
So it's another Burnley thing.
I'm sorry, but you've got two strikers up top for Sweden that are literally
Oh my God.
throwing it down on you.
That sounds like a Burnley thing to do right there.
They should have been going long there. Again, the keeper, his decision making to play a short pass there.
Why?
Do
Why
you
would
know,
you
why
do
has he not
that?
played it to his left back? Why has he
The,
not played
the,
it to the left back?
the thought process on that is ridiculous. Oh, wow, that's strong as fuck. Sorry.
Oh my God, Shamak, you have absolutely cost your nation in this. Just as a keeper, you have gone full like late Aaron Muric. You've just been shit.
What, Muric or Dubravka? Because I feel like both are just as bad. As they're showing some guy like this with an Al Nasser jersey.
John's winning bets left, right, and centre. 3-1.
Lovely.
3-1, people. At least we've
That's
got goals. At least we've got goals. That's the one thing I will say.
true. Very
It,
true.
this could have been an
Well,
absolute
we also, hey
dangerous
John,
affair.
if you won your bet, you got to split the cost with me and Dan. Just saying. More Dan because he had to stay up all night for this.
Oh,
So
fuck it. Trust me, I need all the support I can get.
don't forget to buy him a coffee. Not literally buy him a coffee. Buy him a
You
coffee
can
link.
do. My cup's empty.
Like and subscribe, people. I know it's too early in the morning. I know you're probably either getting out of like getting drunk or something like that, or getting out of a nightclub. Just, it would be a great time to like as you're driving back home, listen to us on the radio or listen to us on a YouTube app. I don't know, something. Hear a raspy American with a nice British English person here trying to tell you about a game where we're not even talking about the game. We're talking about everything else but the game. So,
Honestly, I
right
don't
now,
know if
there's
you'll be able to see. I don't know whether my camera will reach that far. Let's see how far it will reach. But this is what I'm dealing with. It's broad daylight outside.
Is that the front yard? Is that the front yard?
Yeah.
Oh Jesus!
Oh, of course I was going to sneeze and nearly just headbutted the
Bless
camera.
you, bless you, bless you, bless you.
A chew.
Oh wow, 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 wow. Okay. Oh Jesus Christ! Which Academy Award performance are we talking about here? Hannibal or the other one? You're gonna see it in just a second. Not Lindelof's. It's the other one. That one, as I think they should be looking at that one.
So Hannibal's won a free kick, but again, that's very soft.
It is, but the other one, oh, someone's down. Is he a defender? Can we get a substitution of Ekdal? Can we see that happening? No, never mind.
No.
Some other Swedes. Now showing everyone in the stands. It's Swedish, Brazilian. I see a Brazilian one in the middle of Sweden. Some Mexicans in the front.
So it looks like Leeds United's Gabriel Gudmundsson could be one of the players coming off for Sweden.
Oof. Oh,
Being in
look at that
Monterrey, there's a
academy.
lot of Mexican fans there as well, and they still see a lot of green in the stands.
True.
I think that bet might be dead, John. Hannibal to foul twice.
I still need Hannibal.
If it was still at 2-1, I could probably understand it, but the fact that it's now 3-1, it's almost
All
like
right,
they've
John.
upped the fight.
See if they have fouled twice. He was fouled already more than once.
Oh no, but Hannibal has to foul somebody,
Oh, yeah. Good
basically.
luck with that one, John. Yeah. He's the one that's flopping, not the flopper. Um, Send
He'll
me a
foul.
list.
He'll foul one person. He'll commit one foul. He'll get a card, and then he'll sub him off because he's a hothead.
Of course.
And
And they
that was
still
a
have all
free
five
kick.
subs, too.
That was shit.
So he says, you send me a list of all the remaining fixture results, and I'll put a bet on for you. There will be so much many more. Blah, blah, blah. Are we talking about remaining fixtures your time for today, for tomorrow's matches? You gotta be more specific, John. Just saying.
65 minutes played. Sweden 3, Tunisia 1.
And it's been all Sweden. And let's face it, we don't know if it's typical Gaoker's shot right there. Complete miss. Um, we don't know if the Sweden team's just that good or there's Tunisia's just that bad.
Well, this is
More
what
part of the
I
latter.
said that about teams like Mexico who opened uh, the World Cup, and I just thought they played really, really well and looked brilliant. But when you put them up against somebody who's a lot better side, that's when you're going to start to see how shit they
Their
actually
true
are.
colors.
Yeah,
And I think that's going to probably be Mexico, South Korea.
yeah.
I don't think Czechia at the moment isn't that strong. I didn't even know they had Czechia fans in the stands because it didn't look like it from there. Not many. Um,
Well, we're due another hydration break at some point, won't we? Probably in the next
yeah,
five
it's the third
minutes.
quarter. Third quarter will be done very soon.
Yeah.
Third quarter, people. I'm saying as a joke. I know it's the second half, people. I might be American, but I ain't stupid. No, there's like 30 odd games left. I think the betting sites let you do 25. Okay, John. You want me to get it out for you? I'll get it out for you. On my handy dandy cell phone, I'm not going to even show you what site I use. Ugh, the shade. All right, John, you ready? Write this down, John. Oh, it's already moved. And it's a Today's the 14th. What the fuck? Okay. So, Spain, Cape Verde, Spain, Belgium, Egypt, Saudi Arabia, Uruguay, Iran, New Zealand. Do you need how many do you want, John? Just 25. All right, so that's 5, right? No, that's 4. Shit. All right. The next day for you, John, France, Senegal, Iraq, Norway. Might want to go to that game. Argentina, Algeria, Austria, Jordan. And that's the first 2 games. Kind of feel like doing the rest of them. So you take your bit on that, John. There's not many like big games. You know what I mean? Big
Yeah.
games so far, and it's just maybe it's because there's so many teams. To be honest, I'm not like. You can definitely can see the quality of many of these teams, like a Curacao, like South Africa, like Tunisia, where they have no fucking business being in a World Cup. And to an extent, Czechia as well. They have no business being in a World Cup. So, and now it's hydration break. Lovely. Oh boy. No, nothing. So, John, did you make those bets yet? Because I already told you everything. Yes, my friend.
Yes, Ben. How are you doing?
Oh, I thought you were talking about. Okay, I was like, I did your bets. Sure, thank you.
He said, I've
I
already got my bet. I want the teams you think will win in the next 25 matches.
So we're talking about Spain, Belgium,
So the
Uruguay.
next game in the World Cup is Spain versus Cape Verde at 4 p.m. today, which means I'll be getting up at 3:30.
Yeah, yeah. Cape Verde is like there's a lot of Cape Verdeans here in diaspora in my area. Like Rhode Island has some of the
Yeah.
most, and like they filled like about like 8,000 people in a stadium one time for their send off, whatever the fuck it is, against Bermuda. They played against Bermuda. Do you know Bermuda had a soccer team, football team? Stop for a second, but yeah, they had it there. That's definitely Spain, Belgium, Egypt.
That's a tough one. Belgium aren't the same
You
animal they
know,
once
they're
were,
not
but
the
then
same.
Egypt
I know
hanging
Rudy
on Mo
Garcia from
Salah.
my time in Lyon, and his French sim. I'm like, he's not the best. But then Egypt has no one other than Salah. So can he rely on him, who had a really poor season in his eyes? To
I'd say draw me.
right draw Saudi Arabia, Uruguay. Oh,
Uruguay, hands down.
ah. Here's the thing, though. They don't really like Lewis. They don't like Bielsa, and they haven't won many games like on the lead up to it. Hold on, Uruguay national team. So the let's see here. So let me see here. For the friendlies, they drew. Well, this is in March. They drew both. They lost to the U.S., drew against Mexico in November, lost to won against Uzbekistan and Dominican Republic. So the past couple of games, I would say the past 4 games, 3 draws and a loss. Not the best,
No,
like
it's not.
form going into it. So I'm still going to say Uruguay. I think it's because Saudi Arabia is just not that good of a team.
No, definitely not.
So they can get a pass. But the rest of that group, no. The one that's really hard to call, Iran, New Zealand. Because you don't know how they play. New Zealand barely has friendlies. The sad thing about this thing is Iran has to play the train in Mexico as their training camp, right? They can only go into the game the same day the match is on. So they had to fly from Mexico to Los Angeles. Once they're done with that, they had to leave by the end of that day to come back to Mexico. Otherwise, they can't. They always stay the boundaries and they can't get back in. Even though they signed a peace deal today. or this Friday it's going to be. But yeah, no, that's how they've been treating Iran so far this World Cup. But 3 substitutions have happened, and none of them was Hannibal. Look at that. He's going to play even
Yeah.
more. So, you know.
So we're going to see. I'm guessing it's potentially going to be a full 90 minutes for Hannibal.
Don't put a bet on that. Like, God only knows. They're probably
Of course,
saving the
put a
last
bet on
two.
it and he'd get subbed last minute. Oh, no, they've still got 2 subs remaining to
True.
make. So
But in my personal opinion, he's the one that's helping out the team. So why would they take him off at this point?
yeah, if
He's their
anything,
star
they
guy.
need everything
They
from him
needed
attacking
everything of
intent.
him. They need everything of him. So I doubt he would. But I could be wrong. I already got my bet. Remember, if there's one draw and them 25 bets off, you will get great odds of millions. Okay. They don't allow you to bet in draws. It's only win or lose. That's
No, no, you
bullshit.
can pick. You can pick draws.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say. Tunisia squad, not great. Can't even pronounce these names. Just gonna say Tunisia. I love how they're making Hannibal go be like, I don't want to say defensive midfielder, but he's like helping their back line more than he's doing anything else. That's what really frustrates me. I'm like, he's not
See, this is the thing.
a
I don't even think
defensive
Sweden have
person.
been that good. I think if anything, only Sweden have capitalised on Tunisia
Oh,
going
he got a
forward in
foul.
bulk.
Does that count as a foul? No. Damn it. All right, sorry. I apologize. Continue on with that.
No,
Whether
I was just saying, like, obviously they don't.
it's like, I don't know.
Yeah,
I feel like
so
it's one of
yeah,
those fool's
Sweden haven't
goals.
been that great. They've not been great
No.
at all. They've just, like I say, they've done well on the counter attack and managed to capitalise on Tunisia's defensive frailties and shit goalkeeper.
Mm. Burnley S tactics. We'll put it that way. That midfield is trying to look like prime Vitinha.
That's why now that Tunisia have the ball and
They did absolutely nothing with it.
there's 11 men behind it, but then as soon as Tunisia lose it, they all pile forward in numbers.
Is that Graham Potter's strategy to like count, like let
I
them have
think
the ball?
so.
But they should be the dominant team.
But then again, you don't have to be dominant
Fair point. You
when
just need to get 3 points in this case in a
yeah,
tournament.
it's them
Fair
that are
point.
going to tire themselves out trying to get on the front foot. As long as you're clinical when you do counter, then the the game's technically already won in that sense.
And it is a corner for Sweden, by the way, people. I'll let you know. In the 75th minute,
It is. What time are you on now?
I'm at 76 now.
Yeah, so I'm still about 12 seconds out.
It's all Gucci. And Hannibal's yelling at the ref for something. And he might get a fall. No? Okay, never mind. That looks like a handball, buddy. That was a handball. Alright, I was right. Then some random Tunisia fans out in the stands. Looking great there, representing them. And then the boatload of fucking Swedes with some Mexicans in the middle. And then there's a Cruz Azul on the right. So, lovely. No Burnley. I'm surprised no Burnley shirts yet. I've seen a couple when I was in Manchester, which was surprising to me. I don't get what
Yeah,
height proximity, but still
I was hoping I'd see a Burnley shirt out there.
doubt it. If the people do that, they'll be like, "What the fuck's wrong with you?" The only thing of this season, they're like, "They're shit." I'm like, "Nah, we remember the good old days."
True, after the season we've had, we could want to be seen dead wearing a Burnley shirt.
They'll be like, "What the fuck's wrong with you?" No, you know what? It'll be a good conversation starter. 'Cause you can say that, but I'm like, no, no, no. I was in the good old days of good old Sean Dyche getting us to Europe and staying us in the Premier League. And then you can lead with that, you know?
True.
I had to explain myself yesterday to fucking Scots. Because they asked me, Burnley? Why? They're like, why Burnley? I'm like, I don't give them that spiel, you know? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, offside. It's fine. I was hopeful. I was very hopeful with that.
Yeah, they were. I did
Yes.
see that, John. I did see that. And as well, a friend of mine is out there with his father-in-law and another guy that I went to school with. They've took a Burnley flag with them. They were near the pirate ship.
Yes, in Tampa Bay.
Yeah, they were sat near the pirate ship.
And for those folks that be like, why is there a fucking pirate ship in the stadium? It is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They have a pirate ship in the stadium. They should have just put it on the ship itself if they could. I think. I know I didn't watch the friendly because usually the friendlies here it depends on what team it is. They have it on TV, but they never had the England game,
Yeah.
so I didn't get to
Morning, Adrian, by
see.
the way.
So,
Hope you're well.
hello, Andrian. It's still nighttime here where I'm at. It's 11:40 in the evening. Evening at night. Sorry. So still sad. It's still Sunday for me. Monday for you all, and I can see it getting brighter in the background of your screen right now with the fucking sun.
It is. It's
Oh,
absolute
good.
daylight outside. It's madness.
Whose idea was to put some games on at 5 a.m. UK time?
Donald fucking Trump.
No, it was probably more FIFA. Gianni Infantino.
Yeah, actually, yeah. Can blame that bald twonk.
Oh, did you watch the UFC fight from the White House?
No, I didn't, unfortunately.
They had it. Obviously, it's the president's birthday,
Yeah.
and they decided let's just have a UFC fight in the front lawn of the White House. 7 rounds, 7 different like matches, whole stack of matches, having at the White House with the, like all that. And they had dirt bikes, not during that, but like before that.
Yeah.
Daredevil doing pits on his fucking birthday, but yeah, no, I don't know why. It was 12 o'clock here my time, and I was shit faced watching it, and had no idea what the fuck was going on, but it was fine. But okay, my dad's gone, right? Cool beans. So I don't know why they did it. That was a shocker to me. But it's also West Coast, so it's not midnight or 5 o'clock their time. It's 9 o'clock their time. Because for them,
Ah.
every time zone, it's either 3 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
Unless it's 4 games, it's usually would be not 1 o'clock, 3, etc. East Coast time or whatever coast they're in, kind of time for the days games. And I
10
believe
minutes of normal time left. And then whatever's added on, hopefully about a minute. And then I can just be like, hi everyone, bye everyone.
And if I'm not
Time to go to bed.
mistaken, if I'm not mistaken, Lee, that place that they were doing it was in Vancouver Whitecaps Stadium, which they are trying to move the ownership from Vancouver. Fun fact of that same stadium, which their lease is coming up by the end of the year, by the way,
Is that
is
BC
trying
Place, the stadium?
BC or Vancouver Stadium for. They're going to try to move the franchise Vancouver Whitecaps to Las Vegas Uh, 'Cause, I don't know why. Because the owner wants to move them, which is unheard of in England. So I'm just letting you know. Fun fact about that stadium.
Why
Um,
would they even do that?
you get better tax breaks. In Las Vegas is you don't pay state income taxes, so it's less money that
Right.
they have to dish out. So they get better salaries. If they go to Vegas, it's, it's since 2017, it's been exploding with baseball, NFL, the women's basketball, men's football, which at the moment is in the second division, but still men's football. And to
Yeah,
bring a
because
top
there isn't
tier
actually a
MLS
football
team,
team in Vegas, is there?
they did. So what that would happen is because San Diego did this kind of situation,
Yeah.
they were the San Diego Loyal. They just got an MLS franchise. They acquired the Loyal, so killed it off and
Yeah.
made it their own team. So what would happen is if they would use Las Vegas, take out the Las Vegas lights, and, or even keep the lights and just rebrand it with a different crest as their team instead of the USL team. So back in the MLS, which is a closed. Oh, I thought that looked like Ekdal, but it's not.
I thought
Look,
it wrecked that then as well.
uh, but yeah, that's what that would do. So
No, Hannibal's definitely playing the full 90 minutes.
really,
Sweden,
really, oh, oh,
Tunisia have used all their substitutions. However, Sweden do still have two subs left.
are they gonna check that? Please check that.
Has he's literally just come on the pitch.
That's what I just said. That's why I was like, really? And then you
I
say it's
think it is being
offside.
checked.
It's gotta
Offside
be
flag is up.
checked. Oh, he's way offside, but he wasn't with the ball. Technically, Isak was that first thing.
Was
This
he
is gonna be a
offside
close
when
one.
Isak played the ball? That's the question, though. It's not showing me the replays yet.
Oh no, it's offside. It's offside. He's way offside. He's way offside.
Does
They
Isak
showed
touch
it,
it though? I don't think Isak touches it.
by looking at it to see if it's touched or not.
Yeah, I mean, he is
Now the
miles
game's
offside,
resumed.
but it's if Isak touches it. 'Cause if Isak touches it, I don't think he does.
They're looking to check to see if Isak does check if it's a goal. All right, stop clouding the ref. You can get a card for that. Can't do that anymore. It's only the captains that can do it. Adrian, I love to see Trump fight UFC with the new Ayatollah. No, you don't want to see that with the new Ayatollah. You have to make the most games. I mean, fair point to that, Lee. I agree. Compared to the last World Cup where it was like 10, 12 minutes of stoppage time, it's been 6 minutes on average. Not too bad, but yeah, it's less stoppage time compared to the last World Cup, which was ridiculous. And they got it. He got it. It's no offside. I just spoiled it for him. Sorry.
So they're saying that Isak did touch it.
Yes. So it is not offside. Goal. And Hannibal's complaining again.
I mean, fair enough.
It's got to be the captain.
I don't know whether he gets enough of a touch. It's
It's a little bit. He like the hint of it. Yeah, you got a hint of it.
this is where you need probably like what is it? You know what the rules here in
Microscope.
cricket.
Yeah.
You know when they can sort of hear the difference whether it comes off the bat by like the nick of it and things like that. they can hear it. Does it actually come off the foot of Alexander Isak? Does it touch him? But I don't think we're going to get that. It's showing us a. If he does touch it, it's very, very faint of touches.
I agree.
Now there were a VAR check, which means there's going to be more added minutes on.
And that was a long VAR check, too. Oh, jeez.
I'm just glad that there's been goals in it and it's not been poor.
At least VAR is not destroying the game so far. Not this game in general, but overall game of the World Cup so far. I think VAR has been used intermittently and for good reasons, intermittently, and it's been actually pretty good.
Isak just had another attempt.
Oh yeah, they're putting pressure. They want more.
Good question, Lee. Very good question.
Well, if that's the case, they would I would hope they would have a manager at least before the Cincinnati FC game
Yeah.
on July 10th.
And my question is, if it is Steven Gerrard, why haven't we announced it already? Because Steven Gerrard's out of the World Cup.
He's not doing any Is he doing the World Cup coverage?
Yeah, he's doing the coverage for the UK. So he is out there. But again, he doesn't have to be back. Maybe he's come to some agreement that if he is the man to take us forward, that well, I've got a job to do at this World Cup. Can I at least do that first? I don't know.
Well, I mean, we have had that before. Well, for U.S. broadcasting station, I remember we had the World Cup on ESPN, and it was at the time it was Roberto Martinez,
Yeah.
who was, and I think he was managing Everton. No, 2014. Was he managing Everton?
Yeah,
Anyways, he was
probably.
managing. Yeah, and he did the group stages, and then after the group stages were done, then he went back to being his manager role afterwards. So it was just a brief punditry for those 2 weeks.
Oh, Bergvall was in. It was an Arsenal Spurs link up. Gyökeres tried to play Bergvall in. Did well really to get it through into the gap. Great defending. I'm not sure who that is that's come across.
So Isak is off. Is that Lenga?
Yeah.
Oh, he plays with them? Really?
Yeah, Anthony Elanga.
Didn't know that. And how many subs are left? Does he 2?
That'll be 1 for Sweden. No, with Isaac going off, we'll have 1 substitution left.
And I doubt it's going to be Ekdal, so we're good with that.
No, they've got none left because they've made another substitution as well, didn't
Oh,
they?
yep. So, yep, Ekdal's not playing today. So it's just Hannibal. So, yeah, I mean, I don't get it. If it is Steven Gerrard, just fucking answer it. Like, be like, at the end of it, like, just say something. Because people were wondering, I'm like, because obviously 2 weeks ago was top 10. You need to tell me it takes 2 weeks for it to get from 10 to 5 and another 2 weeks to go from 5 to 2?
No, definitely not.
No.
Definitely not.
Like, I would assume they're probably the top 3.
And even if it's been done and it's just a case of waiting for an announcement, still, I hope that the manager, whoever it is, if it is Gerrard and he's at the World Cup, is still doing, like, he's being included in all, we're looking at, give us a list of players you're interested in, we'll have a look into the background, etc. I still hope that this conversation is being had, because there's teams signing players on freeze, looking at loan moves already, and we don't have a manager. We've announced pre-season, brilliant. Still don't see what the kit looks like, and yeah, just there's a lot of uncertainty with our club at the moment because it's very
I mean,
quiet.
he could always like check out Cincinnati and Columbus. Maybe work with the North American Clarets, which we already have events for those things. So keep an eye on that. I will post on my socials for that later. It's still World Cup fever. I don't want to
Yeah.
break that
Well,
apart
no,
just
but
yet.
if you let me know when you post all that stuff out there for when Burnley are out there, then I'll make sure I can share it.
Yeah, in terms of like an event thing, yeah, we have it already
Yeah.
set up. Just I don't want to put it yet because it's gonna get all like everyone's thinking about World Cup. They're not thinking about Burnley or like
Yeah.
club teams right now. They're thinking patriotism in their team that they support kind of thing. Unless you're
100%.
I don't know if you're seeing it on your end, but they're showing Isak with the ball, and they give you the volume of what it sounds like and how he touched the ball, vaguely.
Oh,
But so
I
I'm not
don't know.
sure if
Hopefully it'll show that in a minute.
ITV is showing you that, but they're showing us the ball hitting the foot.
Yeah,
It hits-
no, yeah, they are showing us it now.
That's cool. That actually is cool. To
So
go down to
is that part of the technology in the ball? Because
I
the
would
ball
assume
charges up.
so. I would
The ball
assume
has
so.
got some sort of.
Like hearing, like not a microphone, but like something like that you can
But
hear
if you were
things
to
with.
impact the ball, you would hear
You
that
hear
impact.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you would hear it. So Five Control Grid asks, do you know any Burnley fans in Minnesota? Yes, I do. Shout out Ardell from Minnesota, from who lives there. There is a bar owner in Minnesota. That's a Burnley bar in Minneapolis, which I was hoping we would get Minneapolis as one of the options, not Columbus, to be honest, because Minneapolis Burnley bar obviously makes sense, and also former Burnley player and manager, I guess you can say, player manager. Oh, why can't I think of his name right now? Fuck me. Who was the player manager and manager that used to shit? They played for Burnley, probably 80s or 90s or something like that.
Steve Davis.
No, he was a player manager and a player. He was a player manager for half the
Oh,
season.
Chris
Can't think of his
Waddle.
name. Yeah, who's no, it was not Gus Huddle. Hold on, I could be wrong. Burnley and
There was Chris
Everton.
Waddle. Jimmy Mullen.
Hold on, not Jimmy Mullen. Oh, really, really, really? No, just give me the fucking answer. Oh God, not Tony McNeil, not James Kartowski. No, give me older ones. Shit. He's played for Burnley.
So what? He was a manager as well.
Yes, you know what I'm talking about. Can't think of his name right now. As
Ben,
there's, oh my God,
ben Mee.
no. No, you'll see it in a couple seconds. Oh my God. Oh wow. Sorry.
Throw in.
Hold on. You'll see the goal. Did you
Oh
see the goal
wow!
yet?
Thunderstrike. Absolute thunderstrike.
Exactly. That was a goal.
Sweden
I can get it for you.
definitely watched the Germany game earlier.
They were like, let's just go one up him.
I mean, that's something.
That's Christ. You scared the shit out of me with that.
Oh,
One,
my
two.
stomach's making
Adrian
stupid
Heath.
noises.
There we
Adrian
go.
Heath,
Adrian
yes.
Heath.
He managed Orlando for a while.
And he also managed Minnesota United. So that's why
Yeah,
I was like, sorry. Like 3 hours later, I'm sorry, I have to like look it up. Like, yeah.
don't you worry about it. Adrian Heath,
If
yeah.
he's in America. No,
Used to play for Everton as well.
yes, that's what I was trying to say. Um,
What a
yes, so
finish.
Pace is in America. I believe he's watching some of these games, so I wouldn't be surprised if Alan Pace was watching Tunisia versus Sweden. Because he did say he has friends that he's owners with, that he knows he's good friends with in the States, that can get him tickets to watch the World Cup games. But he also is in contact with like Ekdal and all them to get tickets to see their games as well. So the answer to that is yes. He's sort of on holiday, but also watching his players too.
Yeah, wouldn't surprise me. I mean,
Yes.
it is full time. The game has finished. Sweden absolutely romped home with a 5-1 victory. Alexander Isak heavily involved. Victor Gyökeres in there. Ayari with an absolute thunderstrike to finish the
Oh,
proceedings.
I
But
have to ask. I know this is probably too late because you're still super tired. What's the goal of the World Cup so far? And why is it not Gio Reyna or this guy or Timothy Balogun? I
I,
know it's
I've not. To be fair, I've not seen the goals back from the America game,
okay. Fair
so
enough.
I will have a look back because I have heard that there was an absolute screamer.
It was a screamer in extra time. Just put it that way.
But
It
I
was
think
it was so
Ayari's
good.
that
It was
weren't a bad
so
finish.
good that the Mexican announcer had to say "This is fucking awesome" in English several times and break his like duties just to say "holy fucking shit" in a sense. So yeah,
Right. Thank you very much, everybody, for tuning in. Really, really do appreciate it. For everyone that's come in, dropped a comment, or even just watched and listened, whether you just showed your face and thought, nah, I can't stay up, I need to go to bed. Even you guys get the respect. Thank you very much for all the love and support. Please do keep liking and supporting us. Like I say, we are going to be doing some more watch alongs, and there is going to be some Burnley content coming as well very, very soon. I'm going to be doing a predictions of where I think teams are going to finish in the championship next season. So where I put Burnley, time will tell. But there is still lots and lots to come. George, thank you
thank
for
you're welcome for keeping you
coming on.
awake.
I appreciate it. Trust me, I probably would have got to half time on my own and gone, nah, I'm going.
Well, the good news is it is also Monday here in New England because it just
Yay!
turned midnight. So
Hooray.
I'm gonna go to bed in a little bit. He needs to go to bed in a little bit. He needs
It's
to go to bed.
5 a.m. I am definitely going
Yeah,
to
go to
bed.
bed. Go to bed. Go to bed. Go to bed.
But no, thank you very much, mate. Really do appreciate it.
Absolutely. Anytime. You know me. I'm a holler away.
100%. Honestly, please do go check out what George does online. Does a lot, talking a lot of football. Really passionate guy, and like I say, an all-round legend. Please do show your support. Um, like I say, we support everyone on here, so please do keep showing the love. And yeah, until the next one, au revoir. Our feed is in. I'm off to bed. Night.